While Fury Hunter ended the weekend thoroughly dejected after missing out on the ticket to Worlds that he craved so badly, he did give us some absolutely world-class games along the way. For example, this showcase of a relatively new deck, Mailbox Dancer Rogue. Obviously quite a clunky name, but you can see very quickly why it is the eponymous card.
1 coin off. Incredibly.
Okay, holding off 1 extra turn. I respect this, because if you can find the Stenographer, the Frost Wolf as well, then you can really start popping off in a major way.
Oh my.
Dancer. Oh, can you do it on this turn? Oh my god, you can. Wow!
Yep.
It's so much mana.
Just pressing buttons. There's things flying around everywhere. Everyone's had plenty of practice, of course, with loads of coins and Edwins, because, yeah, Sharkwork exists as well. Oh, look at it.
And the Spectator is so far behind where Fury's at.
Yeah.
He finished this turn about 5 minutes ago. Look at that. That is a Warlock killer right there.
Bam. Do you hear that sizzle? As he hits him for 10. Because of the rope.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's hearing anything.
I think Shabai heard the sizzle. Oh my goodness, straight to the face. That'll definitely make your brain sizzle.
That's just lethal, man. This last couple of games, it's just both players drawing the nuts back to back like this. It's fun to watch, of course, but there's not really much you can say on either side. Like, we can talk about Fury Hunter's mulligan and the fact that it was a very risky gamble, and it paid off, you know, drastically in this instance. But for Xiaobai on the other side, he can't say anything at all. He just got rogued.
He's just looking at this. I think quite probably just working out what he's going to do next game, getting himself in the right frame of mind for it. So
it's always a trade-off for me, Lorinda, because the one half of my brain is thinking, oh, this is quite difficult to cast and make this seem like there were interesting decisions for both players. The other half of my brain is saying, oh, this is going to be a nice, easy top 5, just juicy plays, back to back to back. Don't have to think about a thing.
You just show this match and that is it. That's your top 5 plays.
Yeah. Look at this.
2-2.
Yeah, that'll do it. Absolutely nothing for Xiaobai to be doing in that one as we move to game 5.
I believe it was a dumbass that once wrote, "On what slender threads do life and fortune hang?" What's that? It's pronounced Duma. Well, then why is it spelled... Whatever. The point still stands, as Fury Hunter was just single points of health, mana, or draws between winning and losing in this brutally tense Game 5. But Xiaobai was able to spot a gorgeous lethal with his own Lady Darkvein Abyssal Wave combo the turn before dying. A play that I admittedly missed at the time, but as Dumas also taught us, counting is hard.
He can just go brand Darkvein now and close his eyes.
Oh! That would be very, very bold. Which means we now do have an out for Xiaobai. If he can find a way to kill off his Lady Darkvein on this turn, he could win the game here with just a face attack, Darkvein, and then kill off one of the Shades for 3 and then 4. But it's not there. Both players have this ultimate combo with Bran plus Lady Darkvein, but no one has a way to kill off the Shades. This is so tense.
It's absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, and Xiaobai does have the luxury of being in so much trouble that he might as well brand Darkvein here.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
Furies can't believe it.
Oh my goodness, this was unbelievably close. Oh no, wait, but you trade and then this is such a sick play.
I missed it. Yeah.
Oh, and Fury dies first. What a sick spot from Xiaobai.
Yeah, I'd missed that. That's another one for your plays, though. That was a fantastic play.
That is so clever. Oh, what a heartbreaker for Fury. Like, who knew that the line for Xiaobai was to accept the curses, but obviously to do it on his turn, so that it waits until the start of his next turn in order for the...
One could be forgiven for thinking that Solid Alibi gives you immunity for the turn. It effectively does most of the time, but not so against the star of this tournament, Bunny Hopper. because when you combine the power of his big juicy brain and Hala Matron Protectorate, you end up with a frankly silly lethal.
Alright, Rune is lethal every time.
Wait, how?
The dragon, it's going to give you a bunch of discovered cheap spells.
Ah, gotcha. Makes sense.
Something happened. Bunny had a huh? What does that mean in his initial reaction?
Oh!
Deathborn is a pretty
Here we go.
promising start here, actually. This
Huge
creates
spell.
some potential. Yeah, shooting star the skeletons. Yeah. Deep breath.
Dragon
Deep
breath. It's lethal.
Deep
It's
breath.
every time. Every
1, 2,
time.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a ping. That is an absurd ending from Bunny Hopper. TJ called it. His brain did not stop him. He said some words, and they were nothing short of a prophecy. Rune of the Archmage is always lethal.
Somewhat appropriately for a minion called Framester, it appears to be the card that kills Ustia in this game, but somewhat disappointingly, it's actually a mutinous effect that ends it. Nonetheless, a very spicy inclusion of the Framester is essentially a game-winning combo alongside Bran, and when you toss in a Macaw for 12 overloads in their opponent's deck, I struggle to see a world in which Ustia wins this game.
At the moment is not doing that much unless, you know, Ustia immediately top decks the frame card. But still, the real instant disruption comes from Okani for both. Oh,
Yep.
here we go. Ustia's reaction says it all.
Not even seen the third cut part of the 3 keep yet either.
Yep. And because this is Boar Priest, you can't just say, I'm not going to draw it. You have to draw your deck as Boar Priest.
Exactly. It's so reliable. Like, if it's not now, it'll be later. What can happen here? Wild Pyro. Our gift. Like, oh, he's just going to leave it. Okay. Just going to say, you know what? It's happened. I'll get on with it.
Oh, and then you get, oh my god. Oh my
Please,
god.
Bunny, don't you dare play that Okani. You play that brilliant Macaw. It's a personal request from me. Bunny will go down in history as the greatest player in the world if he plays the Macaw.
Oh.
Let's go. Bunny Hopper's a god. No one ever tell him otherwise.
It's crazy. Ustia just plays with
I don't know
24
what
less
to do.
mana potentially this game.
Yep. Hey.
Here we go. It begins.
Obviously, Bunny Hopper doesn't know this, but I think you do it, right? Mutus is still one of the best things you can do. And
Even if it oh, that's a game. Even if it had eaten Handmaiden, that was just
yeah. Oh
pretty
my.
deadly for Ustia as well.
What a mind melter there.
If you needed any convincing on how powerful the winning play of the tournament was, Mr. Bunny Roper himself made it before his turn had even begun. Turn 3 Azara, turn 4 Hydralodon, tournament 1, GG.
I feel like whenever you can prep a premium minion using this,
Yeah,
point
it's
of
fair,
view,
it's fair.
you generally should do it.
And fair to assume this is going to be the horn. Yep. Okay. Now we get to play the fun game. When he opens a box, is it going to be the best outcome?
We have to call it what is the best outcome in advance. You can't reverse engineer what the best outcome is.
Ozumat.
So not Glug, then, even though that wins the game immediately in every situation.
Well, a Glug would simply be the best, but I thought that was obvious, so I was going with a different take. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Nice to see Hunter represented.
Hey!
Oh, that's just going to be it. That's just going to be the concede there with a laugh. Habu Gabu throws it up. And Bunny Hopper not only wins your game, but just like that becomes your Hearthstone Fall Championship winner.
And looks positively
Just
delighted
like
about
that.